Hi, welcome back. So we're fixing to pull off the front face here of the cabinet, and I'm going to finish up all the plumbing because we haven't done the plumbing yet, and we're wanting to put the plumbing as close to the wall as we can because we're going to add some large drawers in here to hold different kinds of pots, pans, and an air fryer, and a few other little odds and ends that we want to add into the RV that wouldn't normally be here in an RV this old. This big slot down here was for a heater, and we're going to be installing the heater back into this area when we're all said and done. But as of right now, it's just kind of being held together by some of the old stuff. But this front face is going to be completely remodeled. But we're just kind of using it as a template of size. So I have putting some temporary screws in it just to kind of keep it together. So, gotta find them all again. Where I put them. Then I put 2 or 3 in here, different places. Where should I put it? Maybe here, maybe. There. I feel like there's one more. There's like one more in here somewhere. Oh, I think I found it. Right here. Right on the edge here. The sink is now there. Gotta get a smaller one. Get a smaller bit. Get behind you for a second. See if this small one will fit right there. There it is. Okay. I'm just going to take this off. See if I can put it onto that one. Get it on there. Right. All right. Wait for a bit while I'm working on it. Got some new little pieces here to see what we're going to use. Home Depot has all this stuff in mass quantities. You ever run into putting in a sink and you need to do something special for you? Different directions. I know they're different colors, but it's under the sink. You're never going to see it. So it's just sink stuff. You know. And these are 1.5 inch fittings. So I am going to see which one fits best. I have another one too. I have another one a little shorter than this one. Might do a nice job. Bought a little kit. Little kits come with all kinds of parts, you know, and then you don't have to keep going back to the store every time for one little part. That was too short. I think I'm just going to shorten this one a little bit. See where I want to shorten it at. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. So I kind of want it, I'm going to put it right here. Let me get a little pen and mark that.
Is there none in there?
I thought I had a pen in there. I guess I'm going to run into the house and grab a pen. I'm back. It's
hot.
little warm.
Yeah, a little warm.
Could be worse. Could be 106 out. And today's just maybe 100. Got myself a pen here to make a little mark where I want it to go down inside the pipe. I want to see if I'm close or not. Oh yeah, that's quite a bit longer. Shorten it a little bit. Those tools are great for that. Cutting a little plastic pipe or small boards. I'm just going to take my pocket knife and kind of clean it up a little bit. That way it doesn't catch on any debris going down the drain. Okay. This little rubber piece keeps it from leaking. Okay. I'm just going to turn this, face it this way. And I bought another one. It's going to be used right here, like this. tighten them up real tight later. Right now, I'm just going to do it like that. That's my idea. And it left enough room, just enough room behind it to be able to tighten them up. I'm going to take this one off and bring it up a little bit. It's like, well, a little higher. Not one to unscrew. Wow, it's really on there. Oh, what's this? What am I spinning? Spinning the whole thing? Man. Spinning the whole thing. There it goes. Might have to tighten up that tight top ring a little bit. There we go. A lot better. Boy, that was really on there. A little piece of plastic in there. We'll get rid of that. Okay. Now, I'm going to take off about, about. Okay. I should bring it up a little bit so it doesn't sit so low. I really don't want it all the way hanging down because I got drawers and stuff going in there, and we need all the space we can get. Such a tiny little camper. And this kind of job's pretty easy to do. You don't have to be super skilled in anything about plumbing to install a little sink kit on your camper. Of course, it might be a little harder to get to on a already done camper because all this stuff will be in your way, but with a little patience and you'd be able to do it quite easily, I think. That's better. Okay, now we're just going to put this back in there. This on there, this there. In here. Oh, look at that. Saved us quite a bit of room. Still got enough room for your hands, but brings it up quite a bit. Okay, and now we are going to look for the right fitting for the other hose.
One of these ones?
Okay, here's one. And we need a little ring. Okay, there we go. We got the ring. fitting the ring. Oh yeah. And this is going to go in there like that, and this is going to go on there. And this actually does have a little rubber grommet. What's up there? Like a little adapter, little piece that goes over this hose, over the pipe. And it came with the pieces you need to install it.
Yeah, but we bought a new pipe, right?
We did.
So we're going to replace
I think I'm going to put
this pipe.
I think I'm going to put this one on there. You know?
Oh.
Because it's the same color.
Watch your head.
Since I have one, the same. Just go ahead and try to use everything as close as I can. There we go. Put that back on there. Okay, and that's gonna work. This goes on there.
Well, we bought a new piece.
Like that. Want a new piece where?
Didn't we buy a new piece?
Oh, it's extended that way.
Oh, it's extended this one. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to use the same older one for that. So we're going to put this on first, like that. And then this one goes on here like that. And then this one goes down inside of this one. Well, you know, sometimes you gotta spit on it. Now look at that. Perfect fit. There we go. Oh, did a good job there. It fits perfect now. Yeah, these little Milwaukee drills, they're very handy. They're great. They get in little places so easily. They're not as stout as the big drills, but when you're doing little things like this, they sure come in handy. They're light and easy to hold, and I really like using them. Right, look at that. Looks so nice.
Push that down.
And now
right
we're
away.
gonna cut this pipe right here, and we're gonna extend it all the way up to the wall. And we bought the pipe and the little connectors, and
Push this down all the way.
yeah, it's in there. It's rubber, so it's got a little movement. So could make it not a 90. But that's going to raise it up. Nah, I think we better leave it like that. It's in pretty good shape right there. I don't think that's going to bother it too much. Now, the pipe, the inside pipe is going inside of the black pipe. This is just a seal, so it doesn't just sit at the top or anything. It goes into this rubber piece, down into the black, and this sits over the top of it. So, there's no real opening. It actually does go inside this black pipe. I think they sell glue-on ones that you could actually mount this pipe right to the black without a rubber. But this little kit comes with this little rubber hose, so you can kind of move things around the way you want them. So when I'm done, I want to mount it like that, right up against the wall, so that I have very little space to use. Matter of fact, I think this is one of those type pieces right here. It's got a glueable. See, it's a glueable. You can glue it on there. But if I did that, I would actually have to glue this down here. And I don't have enough room for that, so I'm not going to do that. So, but it came with this other kit that I bought because I needed this little elbow. I bought a whole kit for an elbow, but this kind of pipe stuff, it's not expensive. It's like $8, and this little kit here was only like $3 or $4. It was not much. So, and then they come with a whole bunch of extra little rings, and so if you ever need another part, you'll have them. So probably looking at probably less than $40 for all the plastic pieces to set it up and go. So it's actually a relatively cheap to add in a new sink. And the sinks are, what do you get for a sink? 200?
The sink was about 148. I'll link the sink down below so you guys can see what it is on Amazon, because I bought it from Amazon.
Yeah, we buy a lot of stuff from Amazon. Amazon carries quite a bit of stuff. I mean, for RVs and, you know, household items. It's not just RVs, but, you know,
so,
not just your local hardware store, but Amazon will send it to you at a good price.
Yeah, so I'll list the sink and the faucet for the link down below.
Yeah, and this faucet, it's got the extender so you can clean it in. It also came with a strainer for inside of here, and then it also came with a plug. It came with this piece, and you normally have to buy this separate, so I think that's a pretty good deal. And the sink also came with this little standoff to keep your dishes off the bottom, and it came with a cutting board. The cutting board's made, I think it's oak. It looks like it's oak. So I know a lot of them are bamboo, but this one's pretty thick. So I don't see any reason oak won't work. But if somebody gets inventive, you could put a piece of plastic on the top of it if you really wanted to, or make a whole new one. At least you got the ledges to build it. It's already there. So now I'm going to go grab the black ABS glue, and because sink pipes are not PVC, they're ABS. So just remember that when you're buying your parts, that you don't want to use PVC glue, you want to use ABS glue for black pipe. Okay, back. We're going to try this blue monster glue today. Something new I haven't seen in the stores, but it's you can see how it works. They also make PTFE tape as well, I saw at the store. So we buy all our own stuff. We're not sponsored by anybody. So all kind of trial and error. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. So and the other day when I said we bought the camper 2 years ago, but we didn't start working on it right away. It's sat in the yard for quite some time because way too busy, and I just couldn't get to this and all my other projects at the same time. And I finally rolled into some time, and I'm able to dedicate a little time to this camper because I'm trying to make a fishing rig so I can just take it out for a day or two, or to the mountains, or on a vacation, or something easy that I don't have to travel with my bigger camper. Little black pipe. Cuts easy. Looks like a lot, but it's really not. It's pretty simple.
Using this.
Yeah, these cutters, DeWalt makes a really good one, but these things are just awesome.
What's the battery called?
It's a 20 volt max, and this is what they call, I think they call it it's not a reciprocating saw, but I'm not really sure what they call them. They're just like a vibrating saw. It goes back and forth in a real small fashion. You can touch your hand to them. They won't cut you. You'd have to press pretty darn hard to make it cut you. So, but they're great. For trim, they get real low. You can cut things under the wall, and they're fantastic. So if you're a person that thinks these things are dumb, just try one. You'll love it.
Got it from Home Depot.
Yeah, Home Depot. They got all the tools. So they're not super cheap, but they do sell them at like Harbor Freight and stuff. You can get a cheaper model, but it does the same thing. I think Ryobi makes one. They're a little cheaper. Ryobi makes cheaper tools, but they tend to work good. I mean, I don't see any problem with them. I have a few Ryobi things. Wipe this thing off, get some of this extra debris out of here. Clean it a little, just so it doesn't make a spot where little pieces of food can hang up, turn it into a nightmare later.
Yeah.
Of course, the pipes are good and dry. It's been sitting, so no water's been down them in some time. So
we don't have a food disposal, so
no, there's no garbage disposal in these things. It'd be nice, but I don't know of any campers that have them that are this small. Just get to see if this goes on there, and I don't have too many burrs. Yeah, in a place like this, it's been really hard to get like a hacksaw down in here. So yeah, this tool's amazing for, you know, getting in small places. You just don't have the room. And I'm just cleaning the bottom where I can't really see very good. Okay, I'll check this one. Yeah. I want it kind of like that, so I really don't know how much pipe I'm going to need in there. Probably won't be too much. Oh. That's kind of weird looking. Almost looks.
What does it look like?
Pasty. That's kind of strange. I don't think I've ever seen one. Oh, this is the wrong one.
Oh, it says ABS right on it.
Yeah. But it says thread sealant. It's not the glue. It's not ABS glue. So you got to use ABS glue. That's strange.
It was in the same section as the pipe stuff.
It says ABS.
Yeah.
It says ABS and nylon plastic pipe.
Right.
But I guess maybe it's ABS threaded pipe? Strange. Okay, well.
I'm not going to be using that one then?
Not going to be using that one. Yeah, it's for threaded pipe. I thought it was the glue. But
Okay.
it's not. I guess I didn't read it quite right. My bad.
Well, in the cupboard there's lots of other glue cans. Maybe go look to see if...
Let me go see if I have an ABS glue. I do got one. It says it's all purpose and it works on ABS.
Okay.
And it's OT.
Okay. So why can't we use that one?
Because that one's for pipe threads.
What's the difference?
This one is like for smooth pipe. This one's for threads. When you screw something into something else. This would help the threads seal up.
Got it.
But this is a glue. See, a little different, huh?
The other one's more liquidy.
Liquid, exactly. And the other one's for threads, and it just kind of goes around the threads and make the threads completely sealed. I'm just going to give it a good coating and smash this ring in here really good. That's nice. Now I'm going to put this ring on as a test. I'm going to have a hard time getting it out of there. So close. It's not even hardly even 2 inches long. So, and then I have a new piece of pipe here. And maybe I'm just going to kind of wing kiss it here.
You should put this one back like this.
Yeah, it's going to be somewhere around here, I guess. Right around this T. This is a bimetal blade. It seems to work really good for and if you hold it sort of flat, it cuts it nice. I know, they make deburr tools, and old trusty pocket knife works good though.
If you really wanted to, you could take some sandpaper too. And
Oh yeah, you
clean
can
it off like
clean
that.
it with some little sandpaper if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm not truly that worried about it, as long as there's not big old burrs sticking off of it, you know. Seeing it's only sink water, not many debris going down your sink. You really shouldn't push food down your sink. So it's better to catch it in that little trap and throw it in the trash. So, okay. I'll do a little glue on this pipe, push this on there, and then I'll do a little test fit and see how well. Take it off the front here. I don't want it on the front. Okay, and I gave it a little twist so it'll. Let's see if we can fit it together. Oh yeah, that's gonna work perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna do one at a time. So, ABS plastic's pretty easy to work with. You can do a lot of stuff with it. It's not super strong. It won't hold anything up or anything, but it's fairly easy to glue a new piece in if you broke a piece or had damage. Okay, and it's in there. Definitely want to make sure it's all the way pressed together. Don't just put it in just a little tiny bit. It needs that 1/2 inch or so, or 3/4 of an inch, to make sure it seals good.
Now it's all the way against the wall.
Yeah, and now it's up against the wall, so it won't be in the way of any shelving or anything like that. Any kind of drawer that's going to go in there. So, because there's going to be a drawer in this area, it's going to come real close to this,
and then over here and across there.
And this section's going to hold a air fryer, because couldn't live without an air fryer. I love air fryers. Getting a little warm in here.
So why do we need 2 pipes?
I just bought spare. I didn't know how much I'd need. So just in case I was going to change something else, I figured I'd buy a couple lengths of it.
Got it.
They're really cheap. They were only like $4 and some change or something.
Right.
So, and if we didn't need the other one, we could take it back. So, not really a big deal. Have a spare piece. But,
Alright.
Alright.
So we're done.
That's it for the sink. The sink is in. It looks good. So our next video will be covering maybe some of the outside, or we're going to build a battery tray in here for this battery. And this battery is a Power Queen, basically trolling motor model. Got a low temp and super good battery. It's been great since I put it in. No problems at all with it. We do have some solar on the roof, so the solar keeps it charged up. It runs all the lights. It's great. But we're going to be putting in like
2 more.
2 more of these, three together. But this battery is, I can pick it up with my pinky. So just to let you know the difference in weight between a standard deep cycle battery and one of these guys.
Yep. And we did buy this one ourselves.
Yeah.
And it's a low temp battery. It's supposed to handle cold well.
Yeah. Well, it won't charge when it's super cold. It saves the battery. It keeps it safe. So, and it's a LiPo 4. So these things don't off gas. They're not like a standard car battery. There's nothing, no fumes or anything like that comes out of it when it's just sitting by itself. It's not got anything you have to worry about. It's in a sealed box, and the battery itself is in their own containers inside of this box. So really, you can't go wrong with one of these. Solar wise, they're great. You could run these all the way dead. It'll stop itself from hurting itself, and it'll come right back up. If you do that with a regular battery, it'll ruin your battery. And these are good for thousands of charges. So this Power Queen's been great. So I don't know. There's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of other brands, but I've been using this one for a little while, and I think it's great. So
why did you choose this one?
I actually watched a couple videos on it, and people seem to like them. Also, the price is good. This battery was a good price for this size battery. And if it'll run a trolling motor on a boat, I think that's pretty good, because trolling motors do take quite a bit of pull. You know, you can't just use any battery for a trolling motor. So this has got a good board in it. It's got good batteries. This thing's great. If it'll push around a boat with a trolling motor, then can't go wrong there. So, and who knows, maybe people that use the little trolling motors and boats and stuff, they'll really like having the lightweight. It was also lightweight, which I thought was great. And I'd rather pay a little more for a LiPo 4 than just a standard AGM battery. AGM batteries are super heavy. They don't last that long. 3 years tops. I mean, one of these maybe 5 to 10 years.
We also got this off of Amazon, so I'll link it down below as well.
So it's really nice. So, alrighty, I think that's it for our pipe work today.
All right, so, here's one last look at it.
One last look at it. Yeah, you
it
don't see our
touches the wall.
Yeah, our water pipes are here, but I haven't installed them yet. We have lines on the other side of this wall here that will be going to 2 little valves that are going to be mounted right here like that. So
yeah, for hot and cold water.
For hot and cold waters, exactly. And then we are also going to have an inverter in here inside of this area as well. That's going to be like for if you pulled over to the side of the road and you wanted to make a coffee or something.
Or lunch with your air fryer.
Yeah, or something small. Something small. No, not run the AC or anything like that, but just a small little quick, you know, I have 110 volts that I can run very small appliances on. So, but there'll be 3 of these batteries, so I'll have a little time available.
Yeah, and then you're going to have a 3,000 watt inverter.
Yeah.
That the batteries will hook up to, so you can run those small appliances.
Yeah, and we're going to show a full video on that, on how to install the inverter and put it in properly and make sure that it's good and safe. There'll be a box in here to keep anything away from it as well, and it's going to be on a drawer slide and have a little drawer so you can pull it all out and check it and do whatever you need to do. So,
all right, we'll see you next time.
All right. See you next time on Mebeep.
Bye.
Bye.